I figured it out. I'm so excited, and I need to share this with you. What's up, guys? MtgJedi here. How you doing today? I don't know what happened to my little graphic for the test server. It got deleted or something. But yeah, we're here on the test server. So thank you, Plarium, for allowing us on the test server. We have the new Skinwalkers Faction Unity Champion. And yes, he is not going to be the best, but I think that I figured it out, okay? So if we take a look here, okay, he has this nice healing ability on the A1, which I like. And then he can be your decreased defense champion. It's weirdly worded, but he's just decreased defense, okay? Over here on the A3, I really like that before attacking, he's going to remove all buffs. That's really helpful. That allows you to not run a mischief tank. And if we're going to use somebody a little less reliable like Uko, spoiler, we're going to put Uko in the team, then he's going to pick up the slack also and help remove the buffs that get stolen or spread or whatever the case might be. Okay, so that's important to note. Okay, that's important to note. Here's the thing that I think we all missed. Number one, whenever an ally inflicts a critical hit, fills their turn meter by 5%. So this is very similar to another super powerful champion. In case you didn't know, my dude Androck, who is one of my most wanted champions in the game, his passive is better, okay? Critical hits inflicted by allies fills the turn meter of all allies. So one champion fills the turn meters of all champions. And then over and over again, okay? With our faction unity champion, what he is going to do is he is going to allow each champion to fill their own turn meter. But it's another version of a really powerful ability, okay? Now, here's the most important thing that we were missing, okay? Everybody so far, including me, has undervalued this passive, the basic passive. When an ally uses a multi-hit skill, each subsequent hit after the first deals 15% more damage. And what you're going to see here today is that the first hit does the normal, then the second hit is plus 15%, and then the third hit is plus 15% on top of that. And all of that amounts to an actually good champion, okay? Now, I don't think that he is going to be good enough in Arena. I really just don't. All of this stun nonsense is just a recipe for getting yourself turned into a sheep. However, I do think that this is the path to high damage amounts in Hydra for a lot of players who that's what they're working on, okay? Also, he looks freaking cool. I absolutely love everything. He looks so cool. Okay, so anyway, let's come in and take a look at the team we're going to run in Hydra, and I'm going to prove it to you, okay? I'm going to prove it to you. So let's head over to Hydra on the test server here. And I think another key factor is we need to be running this type of a team on hard or normal, okay? And there are a lot of champions that you can use for these game modes to do a lot of damage. What I've noticed from account takeovers that I do is that most people don't have those high damage potential champions. And if you are like one of the 75 to 85% of players that don't have those, if you get this guy, he can be that for you, okay? So here's the team that we're going to test today, all right? I have brought in Razzlevarg and Uko to pair with BOLINT. And I think that you need Razzlevarg in order to make this the best version that it can be, which is kind of unfortunate. You don't need Uko or any of these other champions, But Razzlevarg is already a solid Hydra damage dealer. His kit is really strong with the increased speed and the leech and the triple hitter A1 and the passive that builds his damage. All of those things, like, obviously we know him to be a very good Hydra champion, and actually he's great in a lot of areas of the game. I've seen people use him as their arena nuker. I've seen people use him in, I mean, it's me. I use him in hard Fire Knight in my team. So he's definitely a very good champion, and he pairs so well with BOLINT, okay? Now, Uko is going to be in a provoke set, and that's going to help us keep that Head of Decay locked down. We have increased speed and decreased speed and some damage from Estrid. We have Holstring in here because all of his abilities are multi-hitters. Now, I don't really like Holstring, but he is now a good damage dealer for Hydra. Personally, I would much rather be using the new fusion, but he doesn't pair well with BOLINT. So in this spot, I want to use Holstring, and then hopefully I'm going to have time after this run, because we're going to do a full run. We need to see the full damage potential, okay? Hopefully after this, I'm going to have time to also test BOLINT in Cursed, and then put another multi-hit champion in this spot for Holstring. And then I really like Padrag here. He's going to provide healing, the ally attack. He is going to keep our turn meter continuously moving. And of course, we are going to have this team all at 100% crit rate. Okay? Every single one of them, 100% crit rate or more. And at least a little bit of damage built into their kit. Okay, so let's jump in here. I want to show you what I'm talking about with the damage boost, okay? So, here we go. Padrag, yes. And then we want to do the decreased defense. Okay, great. We'll boost, and we'll put the weaken. Okay? Now, when we go to do this A1, let's slow it down so you can see each hit is an increasing amount of damage. 95, 104, 105. So I don't really understand how it's calculated, because that's weird. But once we get Razzlevarg moving with his passive and his damage buildup, then what you're going to see is he's rocking and rolling with tons of damage. Also, I don't know if we'll be able to get it on camera here, but if the buffs get stolen, then BOLINT and Uko are going to remove them, which is really, really good, okay? So, you're going to see here, I'll set it up, I'll make sure I can show you how much this damage is going to build up. And I think it's going to shock you. I'm so excited to see if I'm right and like how much I'm right. Because this is some really good damage. Again, we're on hard Hydra here, in case I forgot to say that, okay? So, let me go ahead. We do have decreased defense over here. So, let's go ahead and ally attack, and you'll be able to see the damage building up here from Razzlevarg and whatnot. Okay, let's see if we can see it. I don't know. That's kind of ambiguous. What about Uko? Okay, 44-55. We got the double hitter here. That damage is going to boost up. And here's the A1 again, okay? 313. Maybe it's 304, 313, 336. I guess that would make sense if it's just kind of like the order. But I'm so excited to see what kind of damage Razzlevarg can do once we build up his passive. And you can see there, I just don't know if it's working as intended. So maybe Plarium will have to make a statement about that. But look, it's already turn 7. We're at 31 million. Turn 8, 31 million. That's incredible, okay? That is not easy to do, and a lot of that is thanks to BOLINT and his damage boost, his turn meter boost, all of that is working really well together. Okay, let me fast forward ahead a bit and see if I can get Razzlevarg moving up to his... There we go! Okay! And I think it can actually go higher than that. So that was like 350, 370, over 400 on his A1, and that can go even higher. That can go even higher, I think. Okay, so we're also going to bring in the Cursed from Holstring, and his multi-hitters are going to be boosted as well. So let's go ahead and flip ahead. If I can get some other stuff on camera here, I will. Otherwise, we'll flip ahead to the damage screen. You can see there Razzlevarg up in the 600s now. We got him moving and grooving. This is going to be a crazy run. I can just feel it. I can just feel it. Okay, just a minute later, we're in this bad spot, okay? We're in a bad spot. We had Mischief, like, eat all of our things, and now, between those two guys, we're gonna get all of those buffs removed. And because, with BOLINT, he removes it before he attacks, that is going to be significant for us, okay? So, let's go ahead and wait till he circles around to this ability. Hadrag's going to keep us cleansed, which is great. There it is. We removed all of those nasty things, okay? So that prevents you from needing one of the hardest roles in Hydra, which is the Mischief tank, right? We don't have room for it in this team, but that doesn't matter. We can easily get it in here. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to show is just like Razzlevarg full damage potential, so I'll be right back with that. Okay, we have decreased defense over here. It's on a redhead though, so it might not come through. Okay, yeah, it did not quite come through the right way. Let me see if I can get it with one of the positive affinities. Okay, I think I got it this time. Okay, A1 in slow motion. A1, 239, 267, 285. So you can see that really building up. And I think if we get it on like the head of Torment or some weaker defensive head, that's going to build up even more, okay? So let's go ahead and flip ahead to the damage screen because I know you're going to want to see this because I want to see it. I want to see it, so I know you want to see it. Let's do it. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it! Let's go! Oh my goodness. So, look at the end of this run, okay? This is just like... Again, a normal type of a team, and we're getting such a huge boost of damage from BOLINT. Razzlevarg obviously doing the majority of the damage here, 197 million. We're getting a significant portion also out of Holstring because of that cursed set. I mean, not cursed set, cursed Hex ability, 100k out of Estrid, and then look at like BOLINT and Uko, just because they have 100% crit rate, they have those extra hit abilities. I love everything about this. So let's go ahead and switch the team up a little bit here. I do also want to see what it's like when we put like a normally known multi-hit champion in this Holstring spot, and I want to change BOLINT over into Cursed, and so that will free up that slot for somebody hopefully powerful, more powerful than him. So let me get that set up. I don't think I'm gonna, invest in a whole run here, because as you see, this was 46 minutes of just the run. But after that, we'll wrap up the video. We have to test this though. Okay, so now we got BOLINT and Cursed. He's still fast. He still has some crit stats. He also has a 4-piece Merciless, so we're going to be lowering those cooldowns as well. And then Krutrexa, who's got some of the best gear on my account, and I really need to see the full potential, okay? Obviously, we want to be cycling through the A2 and then the A1, and we're gonna get to ally attack with Padraig and Krutrexa. This is gonna be amazing. I could just feel it. All right, so let's come in here. Let's see it. I can't wait to see how much damage this does. Hopefully, I'm gonna be impressed. I know you will be too. All right, so here's our decreased defense. Okay, here's our boost and our weaken. Okay. Yeah, we'll just start, doing the things that we do. And then here we go. Now is the time, okay? Let's just pop this head, huh? 446. A1. Okay, another 400k. So, interesting. So, is she going to be the best option? I don't know. But the cool part is, there's so many good options. We could even run Gala long braids, Like, there's so many potentials. Or maybe Little Miss Annie? There's so many cool ideas here that we can run. We just need multi-hitters. And look at this damage output. This is crazy. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. And then we're going to be getting like a huge boost when we get Krutrexa moving in here. Okay, well, that was over 1 billion. Wait, over 1 billion? 10 million. What is it? Okay. Let's wait till she gets her turn. What are we saying here? Hundreds of millions? Okay. A1 Razzlevarg, okay? He's gonna do 300, yeah, 30 million. So he's doing a lot. My brain is broken right now. Oh my goodness. Okay, so look. Wowzers. That's just a lot of damage. Am I wrong? Jeez. So, okay. So, let's let this run for a minute. I don't think we're going to do the whole run, but holy crap. Hundreds of millions. I'm shocked that we didn't see this earlier. Okay, so 3 or 400,000 per hit. I couldn't figure out what I was saying wrong. I was like, I know this is wrong, but how is this wrong? 300,000. So we're getting over 1 million per time that Krutrexa is getting to attack. We're getting millions of damage here out of her. So okay, I figured out what I was saying wrong. I want to try somebody else. Let's try somebody else. Okay, what about the Little Miss Annie idea? Let's do that. Okay, so for Annie, we have this ability, attacks one enemy 2 times. Or we have this one will repeat the attack. So I'm curious to see if on the second attack, it actually gets an increased damage boost. Yes, it does. Oh, she's gonna slay this Hydra. Oh, yes, she is. Okay, let's see this A1. Okay, we got decreased defense here. Let's slow it down. Okay, so A1, 170, 215, 261. And that's without weaken. So I think it can even go up further. I know that there's gotta probably be somebody I'm forgetting about here. But who is it? Who else has these, crazy Hydra multi-hit abilities? Like, who am I forgetting? Who am I missing? Because I would love to know, okay? I think that this is a great find. And again, I think that this is... Look at Razzlevarg there. Razzlevarg better than Little Miss Annie? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I still think it's good. I don't know who is the best to use in this spot, but there's got to be other amazing options. I think that, you know, we could definitely use the owl. The owl is good. Wait, why is Little Miss Annie not using her other abilities? Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Like, this is what I want to see. 1.2, 1.5! Let's go! Okay, so we just need to make her do her abilities, which is sheesh. So yes, BOLINT. Okay, does Little Miss Annie have crazy gear on? Yes. Okay, did Kruchex have crazy gear on? Yes. Okay, but I also think that there's so much potential for this team on your account. There's so many ways to customize this, and I think this is one of the ways that you can start doing, you know, high damage runs on Hydra if you get him. Okay, so let me know what you think in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you guys. But for now, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Am I just overhyping, or are you with me on this? Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, I couldn't help it. One more. Let's go, Gala. Let's go. Gala A3 on this head right here. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Okay, what about the A2? 336. Okay, okay, okay. Not too bad. All right, on the decapitated head. Here we go. Wait, she's void, so it doesn't matter. Okay, here we go. 484, 511, 693. Let's go. Decapitated head. 719, and we did all of that because she gets that extra turn. Oh my goodness. Yes, there's so many options to make this guy good. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. You're a hero and a legend.